What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad, man. So last night on the slates last night, I made several variations. A lot of them did not do well. I think my best one hit like 260 because of Westbrook having such an average ass game yesterday. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I didn't watch it, but it definitely wasn't up to Russell Westbrook's standards. The best lineup that I had going towards the money is the one that I had with Westbrook. Also, one got close with Harden, but the one with Westbrook was the one that I would have had the potential to win nicely if he would have put up the same points as he usually does. But it is what it is, man. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know. Obviously, I only tweeted it out yesterday, but from now on, for the $5 for the lineup that I normally do, from now on, for the $5 that you usually pay for the one lineup, I'm going to be sending four different lineups, different variations. Four lineups that I love, but each one of them are a different variation. So the likelihood of you profiting and winning off of those four is high. So from now on, for $5, you're going to be getting four lineups that I love instead of just the one that I had usually been doing. So that is going to be great. Take advantage of that. Hit me up in the comment section if that's what you want. Hit me up on Twitter too. But let's get straight into today's high five. Man, I'm really loving the high five for today. I did a lot of research over it, man. I'm just feeling really, really confident in the five players that I'm definitely trying to build my lineups around. Starting at the point guard position, we got Giannis against Portland. He tweaked his ankle last game, which kind of worries me to play him. I mean, they might be careful with him in this next game. It's a great matchup in Portland, but but with him tweaking his ankle and him just not being the Giannis that we're used to seeing, I'm not taking the chance on that. Curry just played last night, and he's going against Dallas, who is tough against point guards, but they've been solid against point guards. My favorite play is Ricky Rubio against San Antonio. I expect this game to be close. And on top of that, last time Rubio took on the Spurs, he scored 51 Draftkings points. He threw down a triple-double. He has been playing very, very solid as of late, doing very, very good. He destroyed Washington on the 13th. Got 19 assists and 22 points. That is huge production. He plays very well at home. He is back at home, and with the type of production that he's been putting up, even on the road, Rubio is known to be a home guy. Like, he plays better at home. It's obvious when you look at the splits. But he has been playing pretty solid away, too. I've used him a few times in these away games, and he has still produced fairly well. And he's still only 7,300. Going against San Antonio, their weakness is against guards. Ricky Rubio scored 51 against them previously, and he's at home in Minnesota. Last time he scored the 51, he was in San Antonio. This time he's in Minnesota, and with the production he's been putting up, I absolutely love Ricky Rubio at 7,300, and he has got to be in the high five. Next player that I love in the high five, let's go ahead and go straight down the center. My favorite play at the center position is Nurkic. Now, Nurkic has finally got it back going. He's starting to find his groove again. He had a few good games before where he got the 55 against OKC, and then he got 81 against Philly in that huge game there where he triple-doubled. He's been getting very solid as of late. On the road, at Orlando, he put up 44.3, and at Miami, he put up 43.5. In this situation, he's back home where he dropped an 81 and where he dropped the 55. I think he's going to have a huge game here in Portland against a Milwaukee team that has been struggling against big men. And Nurkic has that triple-double potential. He's got that crazy, ridiculous upside that you want. And Nurkic has got to be in the high five. Now, it's small forward, sticking with the San Antonio, Minnesota game, my boy Kawhi Leonard. Now, he is just a solid-ass producer. You pretty much know what you're going to get out of him. Now, against Sacramento, he only played 26 minutes, and he put up 23.5 fantasy points. Okay? Not worried about that too much. All right. Against Memphis, he put up 36.8. So the last couple games, he's had kind of mediocre outings. And then you see against Portland, he put up 65.3. And he's just, we all know he's got that 60 plus potential. And going against Minnesota, he put up 69.5 previously. I expect Kawhi Leonard to have a great game here. Okay, Andrew Wiggins is not the best defender at all in the least. He's been struggling a lot against small forwards this year. Kawhi Leonard is the best player on this San Antonio Spurs team. I expect this to stay close. All the times they have played, they always end up coming close games. So I love Ricky Rubio and I love Kawhi Leonard. And he has got to be in my high five. He is my favorite top price guy. He is my star in the high five here. Like, he is my favorite, most expensive player on this board. All right. Another forward that I absolutely love, man, Harrison Barnes in Dallas going against his old team in Golden State. Last time these two played, Harrison Barnes played fantastic against his old team. I expect him to do it again at home in Dallas. He's very, very consistent points-wise, and he has decent 40-plus upside at only 6,300. That is a great bargain. He plays good in Dallas, and he's going against his old team in Golden State. He knows these players well. He knows how to exploit certain matchups. I expect him totally to have a very, very good game. Last time he played Golden State, he did well. I believe he got 40-plus Draftkings points against Golden State last time. He did very well against them. So I expect that trend to continue here. And then last but not least, this guy went ridiculous last game. D'Angelo Russell. Now, I realize a lot of people might look at the game log and just totally chase after those points, the 58.5. Now, look, I'm not one of those people. I realize he's not going to put up 58.5 again. Okay? But going against the Clippers, like, you could see when he played Cleveland that he was very comfortable in that position he was in. Playing the shooting guard position where he was starting. Clarkson was starting at point guard. Russell was starting at shooting guard. He was able to take more shots. He felt more comfortable just pulling up. He took a shit ton of shots in this game. Against the Clippers, I expect this game to stay close. Once again, he's at home in Los Angeles where he tends to play better anyways. This is going to be a great game for D'Angelo Russell, man. A lot of people are going to chase the points, like I said. So if you decide you want to fade him, another player that I was on for a long time, if you decide you don't want to do D'Angelo Russell, then I would suggest go Mike Conley. Mike Conley has been very, very solid as of late. 40-plus fantasy points in the last 4 games, including a 51 he dropped against Chicago. Going against New Orleans, they're bottom in the league against point guards. Previously against New Orleans, at home in Memphis, he only dropped 27 fantasy points. I wouldn't worry too much about that. He's playing on a whole nother level than he was last month. Okay, this month he has been on an absolute tear. So I love Mike Conley against New Orleans. That is a great play as well. If Devin Booker does not play tomorrow, he's questionable right now. If he does not play, Tyler Ulis is pretty much a must start. Okay? Because Tyler Ulis is just going to get so much more opportunities with Devin Booker out of the lineup, as well as TJ Warren. So keep that in mind. Keep an eye on Devin Booker tomorrow. But that's the high five, guys. Let me put D'Angelo back in here. Here we go. The high five is Ricky Rubio, Kawhi Leonard, Nurkic, Russell, and Harrison Barnes. That is my high five for tomorrow. The 5 people I expect to fly high and would be great building blocks for any lineup. All right? Now, you guys know what time it is. One of y'all's favorite fucking moments of the video, the bargain bin. Everybody who plays DFS love the value plays. And we all know that the most important part of a lineup is having that cheap value play that ends up doing very well. That is the key to succeeding on DFS. Other than picking the right guys with the right matchups who score the right points, obviously. But getting that value play, that's 4,000 and below, that ends up getting you 10 times value, could definitely be a huge jump into that money. Okay? So let's get right into it, man. Let's talk about the cheap options that we have at these positions. Let's go down to the range. My favorite value play My absolute favorite value play is Spencer Dinwiddie. At 3,800, Spencer Dinwiddie most likely will be starting at point guard tomorrow because Jeremy Lin is doubtful for this game. On top of that, regardless of what that little ranking says next to it with the ninth in the red, which might scare newer DFS players away, by the way, so his ownership could be low. Jeremy Lin missing this game will add a lot of opportunities to Dinwiddie. Okay, once Jeremy Lin left that game against Dallas last game, Dinwiddie did very well. Dinwiddie ended up dropping a total of 33.5 fantasy points. If he does that again, that's damn near 10 times value. That is ridiculous, and that is what you're looking for when it comes to these value plays. That is really what's going to get you into the money, man. So you got to take advantage of guys like Spencer Dinwiddie, who will be starting for Jeremy Lin if Lin does, in fact, miss the game. He is listed as doubtful, so I would expect him to miss the game and them take it easy with him. Spencer Dinwiddie at home in Brooklyn against Detroit, who has been struggling against point guards. He has got to be in the bargain bin. Now, my next favorite, J.J. Barea at 4,100. Now, last game, J.J. Barea, they finally unleashed him, man. And a lot of it was due to the fact he was playing so great. His energy off of that bench just really just fucking took the game over pretty much. Like, he's one of those guys that when he comes out, he's like a fucking just, everybody on the team, just their energy level raises. He improves every player on the team. J.J. Barea is a big part of this Dallas offense off that bench, and they are very lucky to have him back. They finally unleashed him, and he was allowed to play 27 minutes previously last game, and because of that output he put up, I would expect them to play him several minutes in this one too. They are trying to fight for a playoff position right now. So in Dallas against Golden State, you know they're going to need points to keep up with Golden State. J.J. Barea is the type of player they need against a team like Golden State. A facilitator. He's very good with his passing. He can score quickly. He's very good at getting to the rim real quick. Just off he can just stop and go real fucking quick. I love watching J.J. Barea play, man, and it makes me proud to be living in Dallas. J.J. Barea makes me proud, okay? On top of that, my girlfriend loves J.J. Barea, so that's another plus, okay? Anyways, next to it, other than that, those are my two value plays. Those are who I want to stress to you guys. J.J. Barea and Spencer Dinwiddie are my favorite bargain bin plays of the day for the point guard position, guys, so take advantage of that. Now, at the shooting guard position, if you don't want to put Dinwiddie in the point guard slot, they also have him / shooting guard. So you can put Dinwiddie at 3,800 as shooting guard too, which is amazing value if you have other point guards. Like with me in the high five, having Rubio at the point guard, I'll probably throw Dinwiddie in the shooting guard position. Sorry, guys. Now, that's about it, though, man. There's not much value at the shooting guard position other than, obviously, you got Shabazz Muhammad, who's been playing fantastic at 4,500. San Antonio struggles against guards. That first ranked, don't worry about it. All it's going to do is scare away the newer guys who just pay attention to the green and the red to the right. Shabazz Muhammad should do just fine here. And I really love it, man. I love it. So that's my guy for shooting guard. Is still Dinwiddie. That's still my play. So if you want to put Dinwiddie in the shooting guard spot, go right ahead to it. Now at the center position, let's go down to some value at the center position. Robin Lopez has been playing amazing, man. Robin Lopez has been playing amazing. He dropped 45.5 fantasy points against Washington on the 17th. On a back-to-back going back home, he scored 26.8, which is still decent for only 4,100. And against Toronto, he should find good success against Toronto too, man. I see him hitting value fairly easily. I need to hurry. My phone is dying. But other than that, I like Nerlens Noel against Golden State. I like Zaza Pachulia against Dallas. They struggle at rebounding. And let's cover a small forward real quick before my phone dies. Damari Carroll against Chicago. Really like him. Vince Carter has been kind of sneaky lately. He got that 41 out of nowhere against Milwaukee. He got 23 against San Antonio. That's pretty good output. He could end up doing very well with that as well. All right. And if Dion Waiters is missing the game again, so Jason Richardson is going to be a good play once again. I mean, Josh, I always call him Jason Richardson. People who have been riding with me for a while, even before, I always accidentally call this dude Jason. Josh Richardson will probably get the start again for Dion Waiters, so take advantage of that value at only 4,800. And that's it, guys. Good luck to everybody. DFS squad, kill this shit. Get all the fucking money. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. Good luck, guys, and I'm out.